It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a bottle of Mazurski Porter by Browar Mazurski. It's 9.5% ABV in a 500ml bottle. Polish craft beer. Many thanks to Mark for sending me the beer. I'm a massive fan of Polish craft beer. Here's the bottle cap. Looks really interesting. There's a little bit of history there. Picture of Poland there, or a part of Poland. Looks very nice. Maybe it's the old brewery. Maybe it's an old brew house or something. A famous landmark. Comment in the comments box. What is the landmark? I'd like to know. I'm interested. Let's get the beer out into a glass. See what we get. Nice bit of smoke on the bottle opening. Beer in the glass then. Oh, it's big and thick and gluggy and wow. Some beer left in the bottle. We got a one finger tan coloured head. Jet black beer in a glass. Good levels of carbonation. It looks good. Let's get the aroma. There's an element of Baltic porter here. It's really toasty and chocolatey and caramelly and vinous. Lots of vinous qualities coming through. Plum, fig, prune. It smells really good. Let's dive in. Cheers. Oh wow. Tobacco smoke. Oh, stone the crows. I gotta put that down. Stone the crows. That's really good. I was kind of like in the middle of going, do I just start describing the flavours, or do I just do a little stone the crows and go crazy? Absolutely. When I really like a beer, when I just kind of want to shout from the rooftops, I just want to go crazy. The mouthfeel is incredible. The 9.5% ABV, alcohol by volume. There's not a scratch of that. You don't get any of that alcohol by volume, more or less at all. Chocolate is rich. There's some sweet and bitter chocolate flavours coming through. Bitter dark chocolate. Maybe a touch of sweet milk chocolate as well in there. Roasted coffee beans come through. And a little bit of sweet caramel. What I'm trying to say here is, if you're watching this thinking, wow, they've brewed a beer with coffee and chocolate and caramel. No, this is all coming mainly from the roasted malt that they've used in the beer. A bit like how they roast coffee. They'll roast malt. They'll make it black. And if you had enough of it, it's not kind of like, it's probably about 7% roasted malt to probably 93% regular kind of nice clean malts. When I say clean malts, I mean kind of light coloured malts. But 7% of the roasted malt is most definitely enough to pull out them lovely flavours. When you roast a malt and you put it into a beer, the colour changes in the beer. Of course, it takes on all that roasted quality, and then it takes on a lot of the roasted flavours as well. That chocolate, that coffee, that caramel, all bitter flavours. But the mouthfeel is also incredible. It's like milkiness, like lactosey flavours coming through also. A lactosey feel. Maybe there's some oats in the beer. An oaty, thick, creamy depth to it. It's really nice. It's really nice. Let's have a look. And it's retained, I know I just poured some beer in there now, but it has retained its head relatively well as well. I mean, that's a good quality sign for a 9.5% ABV beer. Is there anything? There's no reason for English to be on the back of this label because this beer was never meant to be sent to the UK. Can I read oats anywhere? maybe I'll show you guys. If I can show you guys, maybe you'd be kind enough to comment in the comments box with the ingredients. Maybe there's some lactose, maybe there's some oats. I'm probably pretty sure there are, judging by the mouthfeel. But if you could comment on that, that would be great. Super. An absolutely super, right up my street porter. Not too sweet. I'm not a fan of sweet beers. This is very much more of a bitter beer. The vinous quality flavours are coming through on the back end. The plum, the fig, the prune. Slight tartness. Tobacco smoke. That's the one I started with tobacco smoke, didn't I? And I never got back to it. Tobacco smoke flavours, a certain smokiness coming through. This is incredible. An incredible, incredible porter. Let's rate it. Mazurski porter, Mazurski brewer, Browar Mazurski even. 9.5% ABV. The IBUs are 4 out of 5 dots, you can see on the label. I'd like to try more from this brewery, I really would. Really would like to try more from this brewery. Rating, for me, that's a top quality porter, it really is. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers!